In this video, we'll create an Active Directory domain controller and join it to our domain while activating it and setting up backups. As you see here, I've already selected my ISO and some of the default settings that we're going to use for this VM. Let's begin our install. We're going to select Next, Install Now, we'll select Desktop Experience for this. The screen may be different if you're using an evaluation edition. This ISO was downloaded from Microsoft's ESXi website. Select Custom if you're doing a fresh install. Alright, I need to re-log in. I let the screen time out. And now we select our local password for a local administrator. We'll set up a static IP address and our static DNS to point to our domain controller so we can join it. We'll change our host name as well. We'll start our install on the VMware guest add-ons. We'll correct our time zone as well. We reboot at the end of the install and we can verify our settings like static IP and our name server change. Alright, our name has changed. Let's activate Windows. Looks like we're all activated. Let's run some updates. Okay, let's log in after our updates. Check if there's any more. Looks like we're okay, and we join our domain. To join our domain in System Properties, select Change, hit Domain, type in your corresponding domain, select OK, and authenticate with a user who has privileges to join domains. It should take a moment. You'll need to reboot to take the settings. Afterwards, you can log in with a domain user. Now you can see we're on our domain. It's time to promote this to a domain controller. We'll install Active Directory Domain Services. It's the second option from the top, and will allow restarts if needed during the install. Afterwards, we're going to install the Windows Server Backup feature so we can begin backing up our server. To allow the server to see a USB device, edit its properties and add another device. Select USB device and select the corresponding connected item. It should then show up on the computer. We can now back up to this device. We get logged out of VMware ESXi for waiting too long during the initial backup, but we can see it completes, and it's now on scheduled backup to an E drive. You now have a domain controller, joined, promoted, and backing up daily.